Go crazy. Go crazy.
Paving this shit crazy.
Go crazy, go stupid. Hit in the third eye like a nigga Cupid. I'ma make you shuffle like Drake with a tussy. I'ma show you how Ray eat on that pussy. Let's go.
That ball can shoot.
Son. No.
Look,
it was more that boy can rebound like that.
Look, yeah, that man is a
That
dog.
boy got a heart like that.
He's a scrap dog. Yeah, he like that.
He is a dog at rebounding though.
The own New Orleans own Rock Lee.
New Orleans on Rock Lee.
Yeah.
My dude Kobe though. Damn. And Kwame Brown out there. Yeah.
Kwame the dog. Kwame the dog. I like Kwame more today than I ever did in my life, bro.
Featuring the two fucking highest Kobe lovers I know.
Yeah. Yeah, the greatest to ever touch the court.
Ever.
Come on now.
I met Gabe and I was like, damn, I met G again.
That's close enough.
Hilarious, dog.
For real.
No, I used to, bruh, people in high school, this when LeBron first came out. I was like the only Kobe fan in high school, bro. It was like all the young kids love LeBron.
I'm not sure.
I used to hate that, man. That's what my hate came from. Cause like just cause he emerged, don't forget about my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga still look the greatest to ever touch the court. Don't ever forget that. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about Kobe though, Lance?
How you really feel? Really feel though.
All right, in my heart of hearts.
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts, Kobe is, I mean, that dude exemplifies determination. You feel me? Like,
He do.
That dude exemplifies determination. He exemplifies like this aura. Like, you feel me? This aura just the Black Mamba. Like, it's a perfect name. You feel me? Like, he's like attack, conquer. You feel me? Shout out to Wayne. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm in awe sometimes at his toughness, his grit, his will to be great. I feel like that's overstated a lot. I think a lot of teams, like franchises, they look for players with that exact mindset, like that will to win. You know, at the same time being loyal.
Any particular time or moment in Kobe's career you witnessed a moment like that?
I mean,
Personally,
I mean, nothing shows like exemplifies Kobe than the way he went out. You feel me? He scored 60. You feel me? Like on the way out.
they
Like,
let him do that.
no, hell no. I mean, I get that, but it was, you got to understand the state in which he was in. I feel like that meant more to like his, like, he went vintage. Like, you feel me, Kobe, like, but obviously the point you're alluding to is the Hornets. When that dude just dunked over Emeka Okafor, it was just ridiculous. That turned the series when it was 2-2. At one point, you know, we was down. I always say if we had David West, I think we could have won that series. I don't know.
Woulda,
I
coulda, shoulda,
don't
but
know. I don't know if David West would have really changed it, but it would have helped.
David West was tough, but he
tough,
wouldn't
yeah.
have.
Yeah,
That was.
game changer.
I feel like people were starting to write Kobe off during that series. And then, yes, they were.
Really?
No, like,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
It was, at this point,
Yes.
everybody was like, LeBron this, LeBron that. People started writing him off that year, not
I mean,
necessarily that
LeBron
series.
was this and that.
And then when he dunked on Okafor, it was like, I'm still here. Like, don't forget about me. It changed everything. In that series, the rest of the playoffs, like, I don't even remember what we did the rest of that run, but what did we do? What year was that?
That was 2011.
So I think we got
2012.
killed by the Mavericks, probably.
So look, this is why we're doing a podcast, to have these moments, to discuss these moments that people don't necessarily know about. Like, I didn't know that Kobe was being written out in that year, because this nigga been on top since I could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Just to cut back away, and I'm gonna let y'all go back to Kobe. That was reason why we're doing this fucking podcast, Red Clouds. My name is Robbie Ray. We got
Lance, simply Lance. You feel
Simply
me?
Lance.
And it's G. You know?
And we got our special guest, one of my better friends.
Yes,
I don't
Lord.
have best friends no more, because they just good, better, best, never let them rest.
Yes, no.
To the good gets
Talk to
better
him.
and the better gets rest. You
Yeah.
heard?
Talk to him.
Boy, freestyle.
Dropping balls.
Put a mic in his hand. Look what happened.
We got my dog Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabriel
What's that?
Phoenix.
What's that?
You heard me? He's a videographer, not a photographer.
Ooh,
he
talk
did
to
his
him.
thing from New Orleans all the way to Cali.
An average Madden player.
We get to that a little later, brother. But
I'm gonna let him.
'cause he still don't have a ring. But continue on with the
Damn.
introduction.
Damn.
I'm gonna let him go back to his Kobe statements. But this is the reason why we're doing the Red Clouds podcast.
Yeah.
Go
But,
back to Kobe.
I mean, I can talk about Kobe all day. I don't know how much time
Listen,
we got,
what
but
was the first time? What was the first time you realized you were not just a Laker fan but a Kobe fan, or was that the same moment?
it was kind of the same moment when I was. I don't know how old I was, but I was little. You know, naturally how all these kids today is Steph Curry fans, and you know whoever the hottest one around. When you little, that's who you want to be with. At the time, it was him, and
Kobe.
it was the series against the Blazers. Where he cross Pippen at the top of the key, lobbed it up to Shaq. Everybody know the, you know. But it was that one. That's when I was like, this is who I want to be like. I'm going to do everything I can to be like this dude. I need the jersey. I need the shoes. I need everything. Purple and gold from that moment on.
Is that why you started rapping?
No.
I mean, he
Because you know we're going to talk about that too.
Kobe had that old flow.
That is not why I started. Why did I start rapping? Because my cousins was doing it.
All right.
And I wanted to be like my big cousins. That's the only reason why I started rapping.
All right. I just wanted to see if Kobe was that much of an inspiration to you.
It wasn't. He could go though. He could go. He could go.
Could he?
And his music videos was tight too.
He met his wife in one of the video shoots. So
Hey.
I mean, look, if we coming out like that, on top like that, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, she was a vixen.
She was a vixen.
Damn, now I got to start shooting videos. Shit.
Yeah, bro. She was one of the girls in this video. And after the video, they exchanged numbers, and
the rest is history.
now they got beautiful children, and tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. So what that goes without saying. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi.
For sure.
Is Kobe in your Mount Rushmore? Sorry.
It's Kobe. There is no Mount Rushmore without Kobe.
So what is your Mount
I
Rushmore?
don't like the face of Lance giving over there. I don't like that. Come on now. What you got to say? Say it.
I can argue that there are five. I mean, I'm just saying I can argue.
I'm sure.
There are five better careers I can argue than Kobe's.
I understand that, but are there five better players? Is there five people that if you were to start a team with anybody in the world that you could name five people you would take over him?
Name the five.
I think I can.
Name them.
Start a team with, obviously it's not like a starting five, but I'm saying just to start a team with. So you don't have to go point guard, shooting guard, like just five players that you would take over him with the number one overall pick if you start in the league.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan.
I'm mad it took you that long to say Michael Jordan.
I mean, I had to get the hard ones out first.
That's interesting.
It is very interesting.
That's very
but,
interesting.
I wouldn't even have Michael Jordan up there.
I wouldn't have Kareem up there.
Michael nice, but to me, Kobe is the spitting image of Michael, but
Just
better.
It's just better.
I mean, the mentality that Kobe got was Michael was the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And he got 6.
Somebody got to be the
And he
blueprint.
Yeah, it's okay to be the blueprint. It's okay to have a 2.0 version of you. 'Cause the only thing Michael to me is better is he's more athletic. Besides that, Kobe had, deep range is way better. You know what I'm saying? They were kind of equal in mid range.
I mean, Michael would have more accolades if he didn't retire. You know, he didn't retire or get suspended. But
Well,
He'd be going
that's
through
true.
shit.
Kobe had his thing where it was just him. Like,
Well, that's what I'm about to ask you. How many accolades would Michael have if he wasn't playing alongside Pippen, Rodman? I mean, if we talking that for real, like Kobe went through more years with average players on his roster than
below
Mike
average
did.
sometimes.
But yeah, partially his fault. He did run some people out of town. I understand that, but at the same time, we're not gonna sit up here and act like Jordan out there by himself. Then we also gonna look at who Jordan was playing.
well, listen,
6'1" defenders.
Well, listen, we have to. Well, listen, we have to
Jordan.
first separate between his players, whether that's a player problem, a talent problem, or whether that's a GM problem. Obviously, You feel me? The GM of the Bulls, you know, he was able to string that together. Granted, that was in a different time when salary cap was, you know, obviously way different. Where owners took more control, but at the same time, man, I mean, Kobe had Shaq.
He did.
Mike ain't have a Shaq.
But that's why. But
Kobe had the greatest European up until Luka.
You talking about Paul? He's the greatest?
Him and Dirk are right there.
But could
Him
you
and
argue
Dirk are
that
right
these
there.
people wouldn't be as great without Kobe?
These people are already great without Kobe.
Okay.
I mean, it's a team sport.
I feel like he made them fucking better.
No, I mean Shaq was.
Well,
Shaq
I know
was,
Shaq.
All right, and Pau Gasol was Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was
Look,
all-
you
back
learn something
to
new.
your
oh yeah, kid from Spain.
these 5 players.
Yeah.
So
Y'all Laker niggas.
Kevin Durant,
Yes.
get it? Or are you so you just didn't watch last night's game and that's why you making this decision today? Kevin Durant over Kobe Bryant.
Bro, Kevin Durant is on a trajectory right now that's, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be on par or supplant.
To do
I'm just saying. Just my thing is rings is not the end all be all.
no,
For me.
I eliminate rings out of my conversation.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as
I never count that because
Yeah.
basketball is a team
So
sport.
as
You don't
far
win
as
a
the
ring without the
offensive-
4 other people on the court with you.
You're absolutely correct. As far as the offensive weapon though,
They showed this.
you would want
Oh, no, they did.
what?
Offensive
A
weapon.
You taking Kobe Bryant over Kevin Durant as a weapon?
Yes.
I would. But to
Y'all
me,
taking
Kevin
y'all
Durant would be
take
number
Kobe
2.
Bryant over Steph Curry as an offensive weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
I got a lot
You-
right there, and I'm sorry, but yes.
Niggas
Thi-
said I
this
got
one
a
right
lie.
here, the one with the bush. Which one you thinking about? 24, 8? Who you thinking about right now? Because
I mean,
you
one
can't be
was a
making these
unanimous
statements.
MVP.
Huh?
One, I mean, you talking about influential players. Hold on, you
But
talking
again,
about
Just because he was influential don't mean he was better.
I mean,
than
Steph
Kobe.
Curry is probably one of the greatest offensive weapons. That
If that's the
we've
case,
ever seen.
if we
just because of
talking,
his spacing,
but
the
if we
ability to
talking,
space the court.
if we talking influence over what you saying, like the game, the culture, all that, then why is Iverson not in your top 5?
because he ain't got a ring.
I thought
You
you
said the rings don't matter.
But you gotta have one
Oh shit.
or two.
Oh my god!
Pick a side.
If Steph was on the,
I'm not
Iverson-
taking. At least they got two. At
if
least
Steph, if
KD got two.
If Allen
Iverson
Iverson,
getting
if Steph was
dunked
on
on
Allen
right
Iverson's team, it wasn't Allen Iverson. He had to run the team like that. He wouldn't have went nowhere. He wouldn't have been to the finals. There was
We're
nobody
not
on the team
talking
with
about
Allen
that.
Iverson.
We got to separate talent from GM though. You talking about that's the GM's fault that he didn't get Ive more.
Oh, no,
talent.
I'm preaching talent.
It's
I'm
not
saying
his fault.
Steph
He
wouldn't
had to
got
play
that
with
team
Eric
there.
Snow and Dikembe.
Steph wouldn't have got that team there. Allen Iverson did though. That's what I'm saying. I'm preaching on the talent.
Roy
standpoint.
Ivy and them.
I'm not a look, bro. I'm not a hate on Steph, bro. But at the same time, I don't. Steph Curry does not have the career that he has. The whole he changed basketball, all that without the stage that he was put on by the other people that was around him too.
Who?
But wait, what?
I mean, Steph was. Listen,
He's in your Mount Rushmore.
Steph was listen. He was a catalyst. I'm just saying we talking about
just
Steph.
because, but
He was the catalyst of all that.
just because he got drafted by them, don't mean that Klay Thompson not
I'm
right
just
next
saying
to
what-
him too.
Bro, we talking about two different stratospheres of players. This man, Klay Thompson,
It's
don't
arguably the
even
best shooter.
dribble.
He's
Barely
arguably the
dribble
best
the
shooter of
ball.
all time.
We
though.
talking about Steph Curry's ability to break down the defense, to bend the defense.
So what you saying is that your list goes on and on and on, but as far as players you would take over Kobe.
Steph is up there, man. Just as far as like offensive weapons,
I feel you.
So Steph on your Rushmore.
he'd be number.
A six man.
He'd be a 6 man, brother. He'd be the
Jesus.
sixth man.
So Kobe just out there down.
I
looking
love
on-
no.
looking
He'd
on
be
the-
7 now.
Looking on the end of the bench,
Kobe.
trying to get some playing time.
Nah,
man.
Kobe he gonna play.
We need to wrap this
He
up
gonna-
before
he
I
gonna play.
leave.
But
Before
listen,
I
hold on,
have
I
to
just
get up.
listen. I just want to make some. I just want to make some concessions. Kevin Durant,
Okay.
one of the
I
greatest
like
offensive
concessions.
weapons ever. All right.
No one's disagreeing.
All right, listen. Shaq. There's no Kobe without Shaq. There's no winning. There's no Shaq Kobe winning. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Without Shaq.
There's a lot of players
And
without
he's
another player.
Listen, we talking about a dominant force. The most dominant force. Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kareem. 6 MVPs. 6 rings. 2 different teams. Lakers and Milwaukee.
Kareem played in the time when the next big man who was checking was 6'7",
I'm
6'8".
over here. I'm thinking to myself,
Like,
what he doing a sky hook over people out height?
6'6".
Come on, man.
Come
Listen,
son.
man, Bill Russell was out there. They had a couple.
Bill Russell was 6'8".
Will Chamberlain, all Elgin Bale, all them dudes.
Elgin Bale is 6'7".
Man, listen,
6'6". Them dude, nobody
Kobe.
was 7 foot back then.
Kobe 6'5", bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. These are all like height.
6'6".
Like
I'm about to say on
6'6"
paper.
guard
Exactly.
from Lower Marion High School.
Listen, that helps my case even more. But yeah,
Dude had specialists.
I respect
He
it.
had Bruce Bowen, a defensive specialist, 6'7", 6'8" defensive specialist, had to defend him. Shane Battier, who Michael had.
listen,
checking?
I'm
What's
just
his name,
saying,
Ryan Stark?
and I'll
For the
always
Knicks,
say
John
this.
Stark,
I
whatever his
just
name
can't
is.
give.
All I know is
Highlights
Tony
on this
Stark.
TV right now.
Listen, I'm looking at the
This is
highlights.
ridiculous.
And we
The
can put
shots.
on anybody else. They
you
have
can't.
amazing
And it wouldn't be as
highlights.
great as
That's
wouldn't be
true.
as great as that.
KD's highlights are pretty good.
So look, Gabe, we
Yeah.
asked you earlier, and you said Kobe was one of your influencers, just to your life in general.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking to your career right now, who's one of your influencers or influences to being a videographer? What made you want to do that?
I can't really point to a single person or a specific thing that made me want to do it. This isn't like a lifelong dream that I had. Just kind of happened.
Fell in your lap.
Yeah, it did. I was asked to film for a makeup artist in LA, who just knew that I had a camera at one point, and I was like, yeah, I still got it.
So this is before you move.
No, this was when I was out there. I had zero intention on doing this when I went to
'cause,
LA. I moved
you was
out there doing
Well,
insurance.
Real estate. Yeah, he was doing,
Sure was.
I
Yeah.
had no intention on doing what I'm doing today. I moved out there, and while I was out there, one of my family members, she a makeup artist, she was like, you still got that camera you bought when I was rapping? I was like, yeah, I got it. She was like, you know how to use it? I was like, no. She was like, can you try? I said, yeah. So I got the camera, and I did a little promo video for her. And once I did that, she was like, all the models that I work with keep asking me who did this video for you. And I was like, well, tell them I did it. And then they started hitting me. Can you do a video for me? Can you do a video for me? And then it got to the point where I was turning down jobs and opportunities to go do insurance. And at that point, I was like, what am I doing?
All right.
I get out of this. I quit.
Dude took a leap of faith.
And and I quit, bro. And it literally just fell into my lap like that. It's not like I be, sitting in my room dreaming with a camera my whole life, and like finally I got my break. It wasn't like that. I just been blessed, brother.
And
I've
now
been
you always
blessed, dog.
strapped. Y'all ain't see that man coming here with the strap on him.
Oh, you just never know, bro. Then I'm being around y'all. I gotta document some of this stuff.
for sure, man. Tell me who are some of who's your favorite artists you've worked with so far?
For those who don't know, Gabe worked with artists like Khelani, YG. So
Yeah,
Mario.
yeah, Drea too.
I did work with Drea too.
Yeah.
Mario.
I think I would be a fool to not say Khelani's name right here.
Mm-hmm.
I could easily say that she has completely changed the way that I live my life in LA. But yeah, it's got to be her. She got to be the coolest person that I've met
Shout
throughout
out to
this whole
Khelani.
thing.
Definitely shout out to her.
Y'all met her.
Yeah,
She's a regular person, bro.
Yep.
She's a regular person,
Down to
man.
earth.
She made me cry too, but we're not gonna talk about that.
She did.
She hate me because I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo too. But yeah, I would be a fool to not put her name in that slot right there.
I'm glad y'all linked up, and I'm glad y'all met.
I'm glad that happened too. So how did y'all link up?
Her photographer that works with us all the time, who's part of her team too. I started working with her just like through Instagram in LA on different projects and stuff like that. And then one day the photographer just hit me up and she was like, yo, you want to do a little video for Khelani and Bleacher Report tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, what you mean?
Of course.
And so I went. I did the little thing with Bleacher Report and with her, and I sent it to the photographer to send to her because at the time I didn't have her information or nothing like that. I just met her that day, did the video, sent it to her, and she was like, "This video tight." Send me his name and number, and then I got a text message saying, "What's up? This Khelani. I want to holler at you about working with me in the future."
I probably would have screamed.
You was scared, huh?
Oh yeah, I was nervous.
If I would have got that message, I
Did you think it was for real? Or did you think it was fake at first?
No, I knew it was real because the photographer had texted me and was like, "Just letting you know, like I just gave her your number," and then literally like right after that is when she hit me. So
talk about urgent.
yeah, and it was literally like, "Can you meet me in the studio today?" Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you've been stuck to her side ever since, huh?
Yeah, it's my dog, bro.
Yeah,
that's my dog, man.
And we gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
Yes, Lord.
Talk to him, baby.
Now I'm a big fan of YG, man. I love YG, and I saw recently, you had a photo shoot with YG, right? Mm-hmm. How did that go, man? How was that experience? Because like that was your first time really doing it for just him.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when they was together, I would be around him and stuff. But yeah, he's just still had out and me. It was me and the photographer who I was just talking about. Still had out information, and he was just doing like a little cover for the magazine, and they basically was like, you can pick, whoever you want to shoot. What you gotta do, and he picked us because he knew us,
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's really how that happened, and it worked with him pretty much for about 4 or 5 hours that day. Super cool dude, down to earth. Another one.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't really come across anybody that I was like disappointed in how they acted,
Yeah.
But this man Kobe,
I know they out there.
Funked.
The hood want to know.
Old Hornets just
the hood want to know.
I know LA already know. But do this man just be randomly really having hard bottoms and White Sox?
Yes. Yes. Yes, he does. That's how that man rolls.
Do you know if he hooping them?
Huh?
Do you know if he hooping those?
I have hooped with him in those. so
in hard bottoms.
And White Sox, man.
It wasn't for real. We was just in the studio one day, and there was there's a basketball court in the back of the studio, like in the back of the booth.
Oh, that's heat.
And so I'm just back there dribbling while she was working, and then he came up there and he started hooping with me, bro. Me, him, and like 2 other dudes. And then like a little one-on-one game broke out between him and his homie, and that's when I had to step out because they start getting a little
physical. It's all gonna get physical. It's all gonna get physical one-on-one.
I still got work today.
Well, speaking of hooping, that's some of the favorite stuff that we like to do. What's some of your hobbies? You feel me that you like to do outside of your career?
Can we go back to that? Can you want to tell us about another story? Who you hooped with? Somebody special?
No.
All right.
I can't. Baby. But that's it.
But no, we special. No, we special enough to hoop though. Like, you feel me? Tell us like about some of our battles that we had back in the backyard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
We had at De La Salle High School.
I think we need to take it back to the backyard, brother.
We can start there.
That was some of the most intense, epic battles.
Grueling.
Excruciating.
Hot.
No reps.
Hot, daddy.
Hot. No water.
Malice
just
in the
7
East.
games.
I don't want to play no more. But that's too damn bad.
95 degrees.
I almost passed out on time.
2 o'clock in the middle of the day.
I almost passed out one time. Listen. Come on, man. You got one more game in you.
Sun
you see
down.
the sweat?
Listen.
You don't see my shirt? I ain't got no water. Come on.
These games, these backyard games used to mean so much to me. I used to work Saturdays, 7 to 12, at Dillard's, being a dock associate. If anybody knows what that is, it's fucking hard manual
My
labor.
dog definitely was that.
He was.
I used to sprint every Saturday from fucking the West Bank Expressway to Bullet to be at Bullet in the East to be at these games. You feel
that's
me?
a trick.
That
is
fantastic, boys.
That's how much y'all meant to me, and that's how much the series meant to me.
Yep.
You feel me?
Whole 7-game series in one day.
Hell yeah.
And it most likely went to 6 or 7 games.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We definitely played them, all of them, for no reason, bro. I'll be tired at by
for
game
good
3.
reason.
By
For good
game 3,
reason,
I'll be
I'm proud.
tired. Y'all played basketball. I didn't. By game 3, I was
I
tired.
remember the first time y'all came back there.
That was my first time, bitch.
What?
Like balling.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I know.
I used to ball when I was young. I ain't balling since then. And they just threw me in the water. I was like,
we was at we was at Xavier, but we was hooping at across from
KD, huh?
Yeah, it was
across from KD.
Yeah.
and the Mike's crooked ass
Terrible.
And they had about 20 people out there, and y'all was my dogs. I said, hey.
That's running.
I said, this out here, there's too much going on. I said, we could go to the backyard and do the same thing, just us. Y'all came out there, bro, and it became literally every single Saturday for, I don't know how long that joint went on, but.
At least 2 years. At least till you started working at De La Salle.
Yeah, it definitely, we went to De La Salle.
Well, yeah, once we got the keys, then we was able to upgrade.
We was official.
We was at Staples.
Keys to the street.
We was at Staples Center.
For real, nigga was coming down with Gatorade. I ain't never seen y'all act
real.
like that
We had
before.
Gatorade. We had certified.
We had fans.
We had certified high
everything,
school.
dog.
Nigga was coming out the
Everything.
Listen, we brought our girls there. We brought our old ladies there. We had fans.
Fans in the stands,
This is
clapping,
great.
cheering for people. But that's, man, bro. If there's anything I could pick up and take with me to LA, bro, is that. I miss that,
Who,
bro.
us?
Yeah. Well, yes. Y'all y'all in that experience. If I could take that.
Oh,
jump,
shucks.
Listen, just let us know, man.
Man. But that.
I'm in LA
That's some
July
special stuff
22nd.
there.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
out there with you.
We're gonna all be at the same event.
Hey.
Well, I don't know about Lance, but
I will also try to be in LA for that weekend.
Damn, brother. We gonna be.
Hey.
Yeah, we definitely gonna. Yeah, but yeah, man, that was one of the best times of my lives, man. So, how was the transfer to LA, man? How it was when you first got there? Like,
it was a culture shock. It's different. It's very different. The people different. They talk different. They walk different. They look different. You know. So when I first got there, I was just doing the insurance thing, and I transferred out there with my wife. Hello, lovely lady.
Shout out to Kandasi. You call her Candace, I might come and clip you.
There you go. Talk to him. But yeah, when I moved out there, bro, it was tough to just be just us out there. 'Cause that's all we had. All we had was each other. But now I got like my LA family now and everything. You know what I mean? But it was cool. It went better than I thought, but it was also at the same time it was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be too.
right,
You know.
right.
But
Like I
yeah,
said, shout out
What's
to
the
LA
difference?
family.
What's the difference in the price of living, like between here?
Oh, my goodness.
and LA.
I mean to break it down, when I go to Raising Cane's in LA for 2 caniacs and 2 lemonades, we spend $30.
Are you paying for less quality in this shit too?
Crack prices.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And the food don't taste as good. Bro.
Damn, son. That should include the tip.
That was a way. That's how I could break it down. 1 bedroom apartment out here would be what? I don't know how much.
Man, I want to bring it back to music. I know you're a big fan of J. Cole.
It's coming out.
My bad. No, look, I thought you looked at me and said, "My bad, brother."
I was asking the question though.
Oh, I ain't hear you. I ain't hear the question. Damn.
Probably like a place like y'all's for a 1 bedroom, probably like 13, 12.
Well, I was about 2,800.
Yeah.
God damn.
God.
But yeah, that's the difference.
And you know what's crazy? LA is on my list of where I want to move. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, bro,
you're
just
scaring
bring-
me. You're
just-
scaring
just
me.
Nigga said, just do it and start
just,
rapping.
Just bring a credit card, brother. You'll be all right.
Come out in debt. That's what you're telling me. Come out in debt already. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Son, you know I'll be out there with you, son.
I know you will, bro.
I've been telling y'all to
Crazy.
come out there with me. And
I'm scared. Look, bitch. I ain't got that Phoenix flame in me.
Hey, come on, man. Y'all
Nah,
can
but
do
for real though, I know if I remember correctly, you're a big movie guy, man.
that. You obviously don't know me because I do not watch movies.
Man, listen. All right, listen. And we got this little session that we do called Film Room.
Okay,
You
for
feel
sure.
me? That we basically where we pick a movie, we watch, we talk about it, we dissect it, do a little trivia, and then we do a little honest trailer about it, you know. But just tell me your favorite movie. We might watch it.
You want to keep it in the Marvel world?
No,
Nope,
we
nope,
could
nope,
do-
nope,
no,
nope.
we
That's
could do
not
anything.
that's not Marvel. That's not Marvel. I'm
That's
sorry.
anything.
We
That-
could do anything,
Yeah.
partner.
But it's one of my favorite movies, The Dark Knight.
I knew it was there.
Yikes.
Look, I knew it was
Movies.
there. Cause that's really a top tier movie. That's
That's the first one?
That's
The-
Rises
the
with Heath
second
Ledger as the Joker.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's the
okay,
second
okay.
Yeah,
The Rises
Listen,
with Bane.
now we have our next. Listen, now we have our next assignment.
Yeah.
You feel
Dark
me?
Knight Rises. You have your next assignment.
Listen,
know
I've
what I'm
seen that.
I've seen it.
I've seen that movie.
Oh, all right. Fuck. What God is it?
Yeah,
we ready.
that's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Fire.
For sure.
No.
If so, in the present time with where you are right now, if you could tell your younger self, if you could go back in time and give yourself some advice to, I guess, make it easier or a little smoother for you, what would you tell
What
yourself?
specifically?
Just anything in life, whether it be with college or your career that you're doing now, or Allstate or whatever. Something that you feel like you needed at a younger age that you just, I guess, realize now.
To be honest, I didn't believe in the term you can be anything that you want to be for a very long time. I just felt like it was just something that you hear, you know what I mean? From like different, you hear from your parents, some teachers might tell you something totally different, but you know what I mean? But you hear from people just be like, you can be anything you want to be. You see it in movies and stuff, but I didn't believe that until today.
Like right now?
No, not like today. I'm just saying like, no, I'm just saying like, as far as like what I'm doing right now, I actually feel like I can do whatever I want to do. Whatever direction I want to take this, I feel like I can do it. And I can't say that I always thought that in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to direct a movie, I feel like I can get there. And that would be that would like be so like far. You know what I'm saying? What you doing?
Man, I was just getting a little.
Listen, he was getting into character.
I was getting
That's
excited.
really what
It's true though.
I'm writing my script right now.
Hey,
I know we talked about. I know we talked about.
We
it before.
definitely talked about this.
I started writing it, but I fell off a little bit.
But yeah, bro, that's what it would be to tell my younger self you can do anything that you really want to do.
I do have one more question for you, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
I know you're into music.
I love music.
You was a big fan of J. Cole.
Too big.
Yeah. Okay. So what's an old school artist you're a big fan of that, like, you know?
I mean, what we consider Wayne old school?
Ooh.
No.
Yes.
I don't. I think he's still here, so I don't want to say
he is still here.
Man,
but
did
I
y'all
mean,
not
like,
listen to Seeing Green? Of course he here.
Was Michael Jackson old school when we was alive? Yes.
Yes.
So that's the same for Wayne.
Okay.
But that's also another
I did.
one, too.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but I mean,
But that dude been making music since the 70s, though. Michael Jackson.
I love Little Michael.
Yeah.
yo, you saying Wayne is like still in his prime though?
He's not in his prime, but that shit was just
Well,
10
then if
years
that's
ago.
the case, then brother is considered he just still rapping, but I mean he ain't.
So Wayne.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta be.
All right, what's your favorite Wayne song and your favorite Wayne mixtape or album?
Damn.
Drought 3 favorite mixtape.
Okay.
Same.
Favorite Wayne song.
That's hard, son. That's too hard, son. But let's see what you got. It is hard. They got a lot of songs.
Son, this man dropped so many songs.
Like what?
Listen,
It's gotta be-
song you need to play.
It's gotta be a song like completely on his own, or could it be from the mixtape? Or
Well, he could be featured
He
on
could
it.
just have a verse on that.
Yeah.
But
I think I know my top 3, but
my favorite Wayne song is Grown Man.
that's Grown Man.
Girl, you are so fine. I wish that I could get you over here, girl, tonight.
What's yours?
So
Mine is Show Me What You Got off the mixtape. Off the
Mhm,
drop thing, drop
mhm.
three.
No, that's not the drop.
It's not the drop 3.
Louisiana.
That's yeah.
No, you sure that's what
Positive.
Okay, yeah.
Jukebox.
That boy, yeah.
Jukebox G.
Well, my top 3 is
That's not the question. What's
I can't pick one or the other.
Go
It's
ahead,
Deuce.
son.
He have a song called Deuce. It was the second single of Carter 5.
You always rapping that.
I do. I love that song. And this is Deuce.
See, niggas
Yeah.
know what their favorite Wayne song is.
I love this fucking guy. That's the name of the song. It was supposed to be on a Carter 2, but they leaked it, and that was one of the songs they leaked. That's before he got into it with whoever he was with, so they had to redo it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the third one is the Kobe Bryant song.
That Kobe Bryant song really elite. Listen,
I feel like that's kind of cheating.
That is cheesy.
Drive
I feel like
cold,
that-
dude. That was cold, son.
Drive
They
the lane
ruined that
and
bitch
dunk
this
on
year.
dunkers.
You know where
You
it's
feel
going.
me? Drive the lane and dunk on dunkers.
Hit 'em up there for me.
Okay.
The Swag Surfing Freestyle is
Oh, that bit is top tier.
a classic.
Yeah.
And then I'm going with little 17-year-old Wayne with Block is Hot.
Yeah.
I can
You
still
just made them niggas day with that.
I can still roll with that any day of the week. That could come on in my car and it will not get skipped.
Say it, bro. Watching you play basketball, you were great. Why did you not take that seriously?
Ooh.
Because you had to me, you had the potential to definitely go D1.
Listen. To me, you definitely had skills, bro. Like mad skills. Like you was a forward in a guard's body. I think we had this conversation.
We definitely had this
before.
conversation.
You feel me? You was a forward in a guard's body.
Kobe.
I mean, listen, but this the thing. He's a forward in a guard's body,
And that's
Melo's mentality.
that kind of answers the
feel me?
question.
Okay.
Is we had a small team in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was playing the 4 when I should have been at the 2.
Right.
And that stopped me from doing a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And I didn't have the freedom to do what y'all saw and what I was able to do in high school. I didn't have the freedom to do that.
And
I was on a leash.
Damn.
And it kind of just is what it is. But then it also goes back to what I said earlier. I never thought that I could go to the next level. I thought I was too small. I thought I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't strong enough. And I was cool with just doing what I was doing.
That's them coaches boxing them little kids.
You know?
And you got to think about what basketball was back then. You know, they didn't really favor the combo guard.
Of course, it wasn't. Yeah, it
And
wasn't
that's what
at all.
You'd have been a combo guard, but at the same time, the league is run rampant with them.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like you can shoot, go to the 3-point line. It was you're taller than him, you go in the paint.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. So that's where I was. What y'all saw with me shooting from where I was shooting from, I couldn't do that. I'd be sitting next to the coach if I tried that.
Man, if I was playing in the game, that was a blow.
Man,
He would have saw me get his couple shots. He would have
Coaches
saw me.
didn't see you free play. Like they didn't.
They did. They did. Both me and my dog Carl. They saw he would watch it every day because we would play 1-on-1 after practice, and that's what we would just do whatever we want. He would sit there and watch it, and then when the game come, you the point guard, you the 4, you pass the ball, you get on the block.
Damn, you was a fool.
A 4, 6'1", 4, and I was this big. I didn't even have the body that I got right now. I was skinny.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is, bro. But I miss hooping.
I know, man.
I miss it.
We got to get back on the court.
We definitely do.
You want to close this out with something else?
Y'all supposed to ask me questions. I wanted. Well, have we been asking the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a trivia type of situation. All right, I'm sorry. Continue.
Listen, I can ask you how many questions. Listen, how much you miss us? Honestly.
On what, a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale, yes.
11.
Oh, man.
Yes, bitch.
Listen,
Man, I miss y'all, bro.
Listen, for the audience who didn't know, like we all went to Xavier together. We graduated together.
Even my nigga G, he was awarded.
Man, what?
But listen,
They thought I was awarded the whole first 3 years I went to that bitch set.
Listen, but
Man,
you went there.
anytime somebody asks me how I know G, I say we went to Xavier together, man. That just is what it is, bro.
Listen, it is what it is. We went to Xavier together.
My dog got the player hater degree.
Man, we all started off as accounting majors.
Not all of us.
Not all of us.
We were business majors. We
business
can say
majors.
that, right?
We can say that. All right, we were business majors.
I ain't never want them numbers in my life.
But you had to take them.
I did. But look, I did what I had to do, and I got my little 16.
Favorite moment at Xavier?
Ooh, I was just about to.
Come on.
I'm about to say this. When Rod won sophomore, Mr. Sophomore.
Ooh, that's up there. I forgot about that. Ooh. That felt like it was life changing. That was life changing.
Listen, I got a couple. But listen, I'll say I'll never forget. You came out to I walk around with I got an S on my chest. And he actually did.
Yeah, I do.
Listen, that's gonna be for a different. That's gonna be for a different show. We're gonna show that.
Man, I'm not taking my shirt off on this
podcast. But listen, you will. Listen, you will when you.
If I take my shirt off, I'm putting my number at the end of this bitch. Bitch, and either the whores gotta hit me up or the people that sculpt the bodies. Cause look, I need it.
But yeah, bro, that moment was special.
Work me out.
That moment was special.
That's I forgot about that.
Listen, the moments I never forget. The night before our freshman year, this fall semester, finals when we went to the 6th floor of the library.
Oh Lord,
you feel me? That was the funnest time that I think I ever had. I never forget Rob saying we made the song that was with Kanye West was real hot.
Happy birthday, Kanye. Happy birthday, Kanye.
Happy birthday to my goat, man.
Crazy. This was
crazy, but he's my goat.
Listen, this was when my Dark Twisted Fantasy just came out, and he came perform for Essence the following year. I never forget we was in the damn library remixing songs. You feel me?
Niggas never studied, son.
We never. We would get a room to talk. There was no studying going on in the study room.
People would be so mad at us.
So
like,
mad.
are y'all
dog.
done here? No, we got a test tomorrow.
The
Fuck.
plan was to study for philosophy. But
What's worse, Dr. Psalm or theology?
What?
I'll never forget it, bro.
Bro, I'll never forget that shit, man. This man Rob was like, Rob told Amber, listen, I'll help y'all study, but we got to get something to eat. This man Rob said, listen, I carry you on my back to Popeyes. Dog, that's some of the funnest moments, dog. And honestly,
man. What?
like,
I would have
that
did
shit-
it too.
Huh?
I would
know
have did
you
it too.
would.
I know you would have reason
would've.
behind that shit, but I would have done it.
Listen, I know you would have, dog, but like that's some of the funnest times, bro. We want to share that, with our audience, and that's why we have a podcast. You feel me? Like this is why we do this. So we want to thank y'all, obviously, for joining us. If y'all stayed all the way through, this is the Red Cows
Man, look, you
podcast.
better.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, we out.